Hello, my name is Nolan Rollins, and I'm the President and CEO of the Los Angeles Urban League. Every good community needs a great relationship between the authoritative positions and the community itself. What becomes incredibly important is that there's an accountability that exists with that. That is why the Los Angeles Urban League is supporting a legislative package that is going to ensure that both the community and the department, particularly the police department, are working together as one. We are supporting AB 86 that requires an independent review of all police officer-involved shootings. We want to ensure that the same kind of frequency that is given and the same kind of rapport that is given to what happens in our community is actually given with the police officers also. So we want to have a transparent opportunity to see exactly what's happening and why the things are happening in our community. Number 2, SB 227. A confidential grand jury is a complete problem for us right now. Right now we have a confidential grand jury that does not allow us to understand what's happening and when police officers are involved in shootings. We believe that for a transparent government to exist, one that is for the people and by the people, there has to be transparency in that regard. SB 11, to increase the training standards for officers who are handling the mentally ill. One of the most important things that we know about our communities these days is that what goes unchecked is the conversation around mental illness. And people who are there to protect us and people who are supposed to be there to serve us have got to be highly skilled in the area of mental health in order to deal with those who have mental health issues and be able to point them out. So there's a difference between a mental health issue and an issue of pure defiance. So we believe that that piece, that bill, that legislation is critically important to the success of police and community relationships. AB 71, which requires police officers for us to have an annual reporting of all police officer involved shootings. We think it's again critical that there's complete transparency in any action that is happening within our communities, that there is a shooting that's involved. So having a complete transcript and understanding who has been involved in a shooting or an altercation in the community is critically important. If we want the community to be a part of the solution, we've got to have the community that understands that they are a part of really being the solution and not just when it's convenient for the system. AB 953. This is one that actually says that it wants to prohibit law enforcement officers against racial profiling. We're living in the United States at this point, and we want to make sure that everyone has equal opportunity, that they aren't looked at differently because of their immutable characteristics, namely their skin color, namely their hair, things like that, that they will always be. Racial profiling has got to be something of the past, and those who are in the power position to ensure that there's great authority, that there's great opportunity for us, cannot use racial profiling as an indicator of a crime that's committed. For these reasons, the Los Angeles Urban League is in complete support of this package of bills that must pass the General Assembly this year so that we can ensure that the future for our children is stronger than the past has ever been for us. Thank you. To add your name to the movement, contact your local assembly member and tell them that you support this group of bills. And for more information, contact the National Action Network Los Angeles chapter. Thank you.